Exactly.
And you for about that. Means in a final of call for final of call. On the on the 6 or 7.
On the 7.
On the 7. Go with Ajami, Jumani, Jumal, Benaje, stuff like that. Okay?
What now you think again?
$1,000 is cash to be won every day, 7 days a week from AfriCell.
107.6 FM, Afri Radio.
A new AF1 mobile phone with the new long-lasting, powerful battery, color screen, MP3 player, memory card slot, wireless radio, and torchlight is for how much?
$399?
No.
$350?
Nah, that was yesterday.
$250?
That's correct. At $250 including $100 credit.
Get out of here.
Well, I am getting out of here, all right? I am heading to the nearest AfriCell customer care outlet or service center or any direct sales team member to get me a new AF1 mobile phone for $250 only, including $100 credit. Crazy offers from AfriCell this end of year. A new AF1 mobile phone for $250, including 100 free AfriCell credit. That's the cheapest phone ever. Hurry up and get it now before it's too late.
Oh, it's too late.
107.6 FM, Afri Radio.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to the AfriCell Sports Show on 107.6 with nationwide coverage. I'm Lamin Cham, welcoming you to yet another edition of our thrice weekly afternoon sports show. In this show this afternoon, we take a trip to the Senegambia Strip where we come across a new football academy, GTEC. We talk to the officials from there. And in the international scene, of course, we tell you that it is still not over in the World Cup playoffs qualifiers in the African zone because Burkina Faso is petitioning the victory of Algeria, which gave to the Desert Foxes a place to Brazil 2014. And what happened in the Premiership last weekend, and of course in La Liga. All this is in this afternoon's program. I'm Lamin Cham, welcoming you wherever you may be across the country. We know you listen to us in Basse, in Kerewan, in Mansakonko, in Kaur, in Farafenye, in Brikama, and in Jarasoma. To all of you, welcome this afternoon. We'll be back after this break. Yes, welcome back once again to the AfriCell Sports Show on Afri Radio 107.6 with nationwide coverage. Now, though the Gambia may not have much to write home about in terms of success in football, it is however not that poor at junior level, having won 2 African championships and appeared in at least 2 World Cups at junior level. And certainly it is not mean in ambition to grow and nurture a bright future through endless grooming of young generation of players. They come in the form of football academies which are found all around the Greater Banjul area. In all, over a dozen academies are enrolling young people from age 6 upwards with a view of getting them to acquire skills in the game that is hugely popular in this country. Now, one such academy is the GTEC Football Academy, founded and headquartered in Banjul, the Gambia, but with hopes to gradually spread to the sub-region. Now, I'm pleased to announce that we are in the studio with people associated with that football academy. And Akeno Arozi is the director. He's here in the studio. Welcome, Arozi.
Yeah, thank you.
As well as, of course, colleague and partner from Holland, Arian Coachman. if I am right. Is that the right word?
Ari Koiman.
Ari Koiman, excuse me. And
no
of
problem.
course, Aruna Sonko, who is a Gambian, coaching at the academy, as well as, of course, Koiman's friend in the Gambia, who put him through to this academy. You have to help us with the pronunciation of your name.
Stefano.
Stefano. Thank you very much, and welcome to the FSL Sports Show. Now, we start with the story of GTEC. I've been to the Senegambia Strip. I watched those young boys and, of course, adults, teenagers who are beautifully juggling with the ball, you know, and controlling and passing passes, of course, under the guidance of the coaches. Now, GTEC Football Academy, where did it begin? I check the director now, and Akeno Arosi. Tell us the story of GTEC.
Yeah, it has been a great vision for a very long time, and you know, we are Africans, so being to the Gambia, we found that there's something we really need to that is needed to be done in terms of football and sports, because we love the game. For me, I love football so much, so I decided to go into thinking of what to do next. Then, because it's not easy. It's not easy to take to groom the kids. It's very, very difficult, because coaching of kids, the younger ones, is one of the difficult things ever you can ever think of in terms of football, because you might tell them to do this and they will do something else. So you must be a patient type of person. So you must have that spirit of love with the kids. That is the most important thing.
Okay.
There. So then I decided to talk to two of my friends.
Yeah.
I said, we want to go into football. We live in Kololi, Senegambia area. We said, okay, so how are we going to do this thing? Then I spoke to two of them. They said, well, are you sure? Can you really do this thing? I said, yes, we can do it if we have one mind. Then that was how we said, okay, let's start it. Then we said, okay, first of all, let's go with the logo.
Yeah.
We got our logo, which was very nice, very fantastic. So later we think of something. We said, what are we going to, what is there? What do you think is going to be our motto?
Exactly.
That is, there must be a particular name that will attract people.
Okay.
That will be our focus.
Exactly.
Then we start thinking of different names. Then I later said something. Because we were in a meeting, I said, okay, let's call our motto, catch them young. Then immediately they all burst out. No, they burst out laughing.
That was a brilliant idea.
Yeah, they would say catch them young, and it was wow. This is what we're looking for. Catch them young. Then that was how we started. Then we started training at Senegambia football field.
Yeah.
There. Then we're doing a lot of training. We start calling for other kids to come.
Okay.
Then that was how we started. Good. Then the coaches, they were so nice, and they were really
Before we get to the coaches, you finally ended up deciding to call it GTEC. When somebody hears GTEC, he might associate with technology. Of course, you have a you have a technological angle in your academy. So
yeah. Okay, exactly. A lot of people say it's GTEC. Why is it GTEC?
Yeah.
So I said GTEC. It's a kind of a name I just love because I've been using G in so many things. And I said it's called then some of my friends, they said it's Gambia Technology Football Academy.
Okay.
I said no, it's not Gambia Football Technology Academy. Then we said okay, it's called G, God's Football Academy. We don't make it that G. We say let it be G, not in modern G.
So it can go for
So
Gambia,
it can go for
God,
anything.
yeah.
That was how we started, and it has been going well, very well, very well.
Yeah.
And again, as we are operating, we found out that a lot of people, a lot of Africans mostly, love football, and a lot of them love searching online.
Yeah.
For football clubs in Europe, and lot of them have their own teams in Europe. Some of them have Chelsea, Manchester, supporting them.
Yeah.
So they are just fans here. So we decided to say, okay, what are we going to do? It's better we have our own website that we call www.african-football-academy.org. Then that was when we started doing our doing a lot of things online.
Yeah.
You know, we started putting information on football transfers. You can browse online and search for players and search for academies, scholarships, all sorts of things. Yeah. So, and since then we started that, we have been on top. Really, we have been on top.
That interests me a lot because now, for the first time in the Gambia, Any football player who wants to have his profile exposed to the world can go in, get in touch with you and submit his profile.
Yeah.
And you send it around the world.
Yeah, perfect. Because it's not just Gambian.
Yeah.
We do get calls abroad.
Abroad, yes.
We do get some Gambians that calls that usually calls us from Germany.
Yeah.
We've got calls from Germany, Spain, and they are mostly Gambians.
Absolutely.
And we get calls from Argentina.
Oh, really?
We've got calls from Brazil. So you can see the internet is one of the
Yeah, it's very
best
powerful.
way to expose to get exposed to
the world.
football lovers.
Yeah.
So that it will be more easy for them to get in touch in what they are looking for.
Good. Now, what kind of intakes do you have? Can you give me how many young people are training at GTEC?
Yeah, we have roughly 60, 70 at times. We have 80. You know, most of times,
Yeah.
some of them do tell their friends in schools,
And then they bring them.
and they bring them.
Ah, I see.
Like now, our partner,
Yeah.
Mr. Eric from Holland,
Yeah.
he brought kids.
Yes.
The kids he brought, you know, when you give a little child the kids,
Yeah.
some of the sport kids,
Yes.
he goes out
And tell it
telling
to his friends.
that
And then they
this
come.
is happening in our academy, and they will all come.
Yeah.
So what we do, we have a lot of names.
Absolutely.
So we later decided that we are going to get in touch with their parents, then so we can get their names permanently registered with us.
Yeah.
So it will be more easier for us to work with them.
Absolutely.
Yes, because you know football now is business.
Absolutely.
So not that maybe when they are playing with us, they will be taking training from us, and maybe they become something else, and somebody will just come from no place.
Say, I own them.
I own them.
So you work out, I guess you work with the parents, you work out on the right to ownership and stuff like that. So in case big things come out of the players, so you've already done the homework.
Yes, exactly. Because we discussed with our partner, we've
Okay.
explained everything to him.
All right.
So he said, that is perfect. That is
Good.
exactly what we want.
Good. We'll come back to you for a lot more on GTEC, but we'll now cross over to your partner, the guy you mentioned from Holland, who we are pleased to have in the studio, Mr. Arjen Koeman, that is it. Good. Mr. Koeman, tell us how you get involved with GTEC, and what has been your role since then?
First, I'm sorry for my English. I speak a little bit.
We can understand.
Maybe you can help me. When I come in 2010 for the first time in Gambia, I live in friend for me, and I go fishing. But I like not fishing. I like only football.
Okay.
And I see the players from the local teams. She playing on the foods and no balls, no shirts.
Yes.
And now I come back in Holland and I said to my wife, I must do it for the people in Gambia.
I see.
And I make an email and I go to clubs in Holland, the email from give me shirts, give me balls. And for my is normal. I'm in Holland coach for 25 years.
Fantastic.
And I have many shirts, many balls, many shoes. And I talk with people in 2011 and I talk with Kino.
Okay.
And and he's now my big friend in Gambia.
Okay.
And I said I will help you.
So since then you've been bringing materials?
Yes, I do materials bring for the GTEC Football Academy, but I give ook for the local teams.
Okay.
This time I have, I think, 25 tasses with shirts and shorts.
Okay.
And 140 balls. And I do that with the container from Holland to here, and then take my friend it up and I give it on the people here.
Yeah.
And now Gambia is now my country. I live in Holland, yeah, second country. Yes.
Fantastic. This time I see you yourself involved in the training of the children. You mentioned already you are a coach. How do you find working with the Gambian children?
This week for the first time I give training, and I like that. She will listen, she will learn. In Holland is difficult.
Okay.
But the boys here is, she eating football.
They are eating.
And
football.
yesterday on the training I said, when I come here and I give training, I will only see a smile.
Okay.
But you go football omdat you like it.
Yes, that's right.
And I like football, and football is my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Mr. Koeman, you came to this country, of course, you said, through a contact. We've been residing here. And we'll get him to say a little bit of his impression of GTEC. And again, I'm sorry, you have to help me. What is the name again?
My name is Hans Vanel.
Hans Vanel. Okay, well, you make up the GTEC Academy. Your friend Koeman said he came across them through, contact with you. What do you make of the academy?
What I'm doing, I'm helping in Holland
Okay.
to collect everything.
Mhm.
When the container is here,
Yeah.
he and me, we bring it together also to that team and to the local teams.
I
And
see.
it's very good to do.
Okay.
Very nice.
You've been in the Gambia maybe more frequently than Mr. Koeman when you watch football. How did you see the children?
Very good. I'm every time go to the place there between Senegambia and Lamtoro. It's very nice to see the place.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, okay.
And I think they are very happy with the clothes and everything.
Yeah.
They need it.
They need it.
They need it
absolutely.
very,
They need
yeah.
it, yeah. So we can look forward to more collaboration between you and GTEC on this matter.
I think so, that we help them more.
Mhm.
When we collect the things in Holland, we bring everything here.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Now, a Gambian is there also coaching. Mr. Haruna Sonko, of course, well known around football circles in the Gambia. How do you get involved with GTEC? And what are you doing there exactly?
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, GTEC Football Academy, 2 years later we are doing it, me and Kenan.
Okay.
Yeah, the time I was starting GTEC Football Academy, by that time I was not like this.
Okay.
Because I don't have nothing, I don't have no shoes for the small kids,
Okay.
I don't have no material for them. So I'm trying doing the things, Kenan used to helping me, and he bring things for me, to helping me too. We are doing things together, yeah. But so then, when the time these people came to us at the training ground, you see, I was happy. Yeah, because they bring the things for us, and the kids also, they are happy together.
All right.
Yes.
Now, what do you teach them? For example, you have children who are as young as 6, some are 8, some are 12, some 20. What exactly do you think? How do you sectionalize, for example, your teaching sessions, your coaching sessions?
Yeah, my coaching sessions, I train them for skills, how to play ball, how to move, and then how to, help themselves.
Okay.
And then after school, when they come, they have to go to training ground by like Saturday and Sunday. We have chance to train them.
Okay.
The weekend time.
Yeah.
And then in weekend time,
Yeah.
when they come training ground, they will mind and be free.
Yeah, okay.
Because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there might be school.
Okay.
You have off to them, relax, they can free their mind home,
Okay.
they prepare up to Saturday,
All right.
they can come training ground.
Fantastic. Now, how do you find them coping now? Do you think you now have a collection of very good, promising young players now?
Yeah, I have hope, so I have good mind to them, I can see that they are okay.
You think none of the Gambian league clubs have come knocking at your door asking for players? Or they
Yeah.
come to observe them? So?
Yeah, they come to my home. Even yesterday, too many people have come to my home because of
They've
how
seen
things
good
are
players.
going.
Yes.
How things are going, they are happy
Okay.
because when you see the materials like shoes,
Yes.
like shirts,
Which
good things,
are very much needed.
when they go home, they will tell their friends to
Ah.
now GTEC Football Academy,
It's growing.
it's going well
I see.
because I have seen, why people are seeing,
Okay.
giving them some things.
I see.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes you GTEC popular, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Now everywhere, every corner, even media, I was surprised yesterday because
yes.
too many folk children they are coming to knock my door. Go.
We want to bring-
Aruna.
Yes,
See, I was
okay.
thinking, yeah.
Okay.
You see,
Fantastic.
I'm a popular in
So you're
around.
already realizing something out of your job, out of your
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
helping the kids. Okay. Now we go back to Mr. Keno Arosi. You also said that this is not just about Gambia. You mentioned African Football Academy. What do you want to do at that level? We talk about Gambia, but you set your ambitions throughout the continent.
Yeah, you just reminded me. So what we really planned is GTEC Football Academy is a subsidiary to African Football Academy. So we made it, African Football Academy is the head that controls the GTEC. So, and what we also planned is this, that GTEC will be in different countries, not just in Gambia, but is headquarter is right here in the Gambia, in Banjul. So this how we have already planned it, that African Football Academy, GTEC Football Academy will be headed right here in Gambia. Then we can have our other branches in other countries like Senegal. It can be GTEC Senegal, GTEC Ghana, GTEC Nigeria, GTEC Sierra Leone, which we have already, now we start getting calls now from, like in Senegal. They're calling me from Senegal that they have heard a lot about GTEC. That what are we really planning with GTEC? So that was 2 weeks ago. I traveled to Senegal to go and make some arrangement with some sports people over there in Senegal. And also in Sierra Leone, we got an email again that they also need GTEC in Sierra Leone. Because now what we are working on, we are not just working on just manually and just focusing on a particular place. But Gambia is our main sport. This way we are doing our things. Then now over there in Sierra Leone, what they were saying is that they are going to give us lands, give us this, give us that, so we can have the team there. So we said, okay, it's not yet time. So we will be there, but we are focusing on Gambia first. And another thing we really we are still doing here is for the players. We're having different nationalities. So we later said we need 60% or 70% Gambians. Born Gambians. Then, then the 30% will be mixtures of other nationalities. Yeah, so that because we are here in the Gambia, so our focus should be on
Africa or West Africa.
Yeah, our focus should be on the Gambians first. Then now, if we are in Sierra Leone, we can also have the same 60 or 70% in Sierra Leone, then mixed with other nationalities. That is how we planned it, and I discussed it with Mr. Ari, and he understood. He got what I was really saying, and he was so impressed. He said, "Okay, that is good." And since then, we are getting our impacts.
Good. All right. Mr. Arazi, thank you very much for that. And the last word is from Mr. Ariel Koyman. What is the future looking forward for your partnership with GTEC?
I love GTEC Football Academy, and she sits in my heart. And I will try it. Gambia helping the football, it is better. Yes, and I think that it can in Gambia. Good players. I see players by Real Banjul.
Real de Banjul, yes.
I have contact with Real Banjul. I have contact with the bondscoach, and I see players. Yes, she can come to Holland, and I think she can play by Ajax Amsterdam. I see talents.
You've seen players that are good enough to go to Ajax Amsterdam.
Yes, yes. But the best is on the ground, and that's the football academy for the little boys. And that's in my heart.
That's most important. Yes,
that's in my heart.
You mentioned you've been involved in football in Holland. Many people follow Holland football here. Can you tell us a few of the teams you work with?
No, Holland is many teams play football. The organization is good in Holland. So the little boys, she's playing in competition. The first team in Holland the playing competition is boys and girls. Want in Holland play girls football.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
a little bit.
Yes, a little bit. But she play on 5-6 years. She play all competition. And I'm coaching amateurs. Those players need not pay for football.
They don't pay. They're not amateurs.
And the amateurs, I played the 3rd division now. 25 years. But in Holland, you have prof football. Professional. Yes, and the national team is very good.
It's very good.
Very good. But the national competition is not good. All the players going to England, Spain, Dutchland,
Spain and other places.
Germany.
Yes.
Yes.
We know that. They are all over. Robin.